Hello traders, and welcome back to Trade Like Skills channel. Are you always wondering how I'm making these profits each and every day whenever I'm taking trades, or whenever I set zones? The market respects most of my zones. In this video, we're going to look at how I made 3,000 US dollars in one day using a 15-minute scalping strategy. And I'm going to show you when to enter, how to take these trades, when to close, and also the risk management that you're supposed to be using. If you're interested in being profitable, then this video is for you. Make sure you stick around and watch it to the end so that you can understand and become a profitable trader. Make sure you stick around because I'll show you the screenshots of the trades we took on this entry.
If you've been jumping from one free strategy to another and still can't find consistency, it's time to change how you learn. I've created an advanced mentorship at skillxfx built for traders who want real mastery, not recycled content. Inside, I show you exactly how I break down the markets, catch precise entries, and grow consistent results without indicators or guesswork. And here's the game changer. When you join the Profit Accelerator, you get a free $10,000 funded account. When you join the Mastermind Access Class, you receive a free $100,000 funded account. No extra fees. This is for serious traders only. Tap the link in my bio or check the description below to get started today. Let's build your breakthrough.
Let's get started. The first thing that you have to look at is the direction of the market. We can see this is gold 15 minutes chart, and I think you can see that gold has been in an uptrending from here down, and we can see that the market has been breaking the higher highs in order to continue to the higher zones. So as you know, I always simplify things whenever I'm teaching about trading. That's why most of my trades are easy and they are profitable most of the times. So let me show you how we do this. Now, the first thing that we identify here, the market was breaking to the higher highs, as you can see. And when the market reached here, there was a sweep of liquidity and the market didn't break the higher high. So that means this was a sweep of liquidity, not a break of structure. So this indicates that anytime the market might change and drop. But what gives us more morale? The first thing is that we know the direction of the market right now, and we know where the market is heading to. So what are we looking at? The first thing we have to look at, what are the moves that have made this market to continue high, and where do you think the market is going the next, and what do you think the market is going to do after that? So the first thing we are going to look at is understanding well the direction of the market. We have seen very well that the market has been breaking to the higher highs, and when the market reached here, it only swept liquidity. So what are we looking at now? The market retested back, and I think you can see this. So why did the market retest back? Of course, the market had swept liquidity above, so it wasn't interested in continuing to the higher highs. So this is what happened. The market had to drop down, and the market came to this order block. I think you can see here there is a newly formed order block that was here. So it was a huge order block, so that no one could take an entry on this order block when they don't know how to manage risk. So this was a huge order block, though the market tapped around here and retested to that zone and also respected the zone. So I think you can see how huge this candlestick is. So the market came to that zone and at least retested to that zone and respected the zone. But that's not what we are looking at right now. We are looking at where have we been going. We have been going higher highs. So if the market is gaining momentum here, it could continue up to the other side. But we can't forget also that we are having a lot of imbalance behind, a lot of unswept liquidity, a lot of unmitigated zones behind that we left some time back. So anytime the market might drop, because that was a huge sweep of liquidity above the zone. So this is what is going to happen. Let me show you now. We have seen the market trying to retest at first, then dropped like this. After dropping like that, the market created a BOS, or a break of structure, as we can see. Let me mark this as a break of structure. Now, this was a break of structure to the lower zone. So this indicates that at any time, any moment, the market will drop. So what else do we see now? The second thing we see here, the market, after trying to retest here, the market swept liquidity again. It didn't break a higher high. It only swept liquidity, as we can see. So if we are taking a trade like this one, of course, it was a risky trade to someone who took it. And I think we also tried this trade, but we didn't take an entry. We just watched the market, how it was performing, though we had marked the zone. Those who are in my VIP, they can tell you, because we saw this zone and we didn't enter. We only looked at the zone, but we didn't take an entry. So what else happened? After the market has not swept, has not broken this high, that means let's wait to see what is going to happen now. Now we can see that the market has broken a higher high. I think you can see now with a full body candlestick. Now, what else do we see here? We can see that the market is breaking high and it created something kind of a change of character. But this was not really a change of character. That's why I marked it as a break of structure. So, me marking it as a break of structure, it's because I was still seeing an unmitigated zone, because this would be another order block remaining here that is not yet mitigated and is not yet, let me say, supported or given that more power of dropping the market. Even though the market was showing us all the modes of going higher highs, that was what was showing us, but it could still go down to sweep liquidity and also to fuel the inefficiency down below. So I think you can see now, where else do we have an entry or a zone to scalp or to take some pips out of this market? This would be a zone. Now, this is the zone that I marked. Why? Firstly, the first thing is a break of structure. I saw a break of structure. That's the first thing. Second thing, I saw imbalance, inefficiency. Third thing, there was liquidity. So these are the first core things that I had to look at, and I had to take my zone. Let me mark this as a buy zone. So it was a scalp buy zone that we could only risk little in order to make at least 80 pips in the zone. So we had to risk at least 10 pips in order to make 80 pips. So how did we do it? This is the zone that we're looking at right now. I'm going to show you the screenshots of everything, as I said, so make sure you watch till the end. You can also join my free Telegram channel where you can see how we perform each and every day. This is your time to change your trading game. It's your time to change how you've been thinking about trading. This is your last chance to join my free Telegram channel. And if you want to join my free Telegram channel, same. You can also come to the link in bio or the link in the description, and also tap on the link and get to my free Telegram channel. So this is how the market did. This is our zone, and we are waiting for the market to come to our zone in order to buy. So I'm going to set my buy zone here, or I wait for my zone. This is my long position around here. And then where will I target? The first thing, we don't know whether the market is going to continue higher high, even though there is external liquidity, but we are still having a zone that even broke inside like this one. So this one was the first thing to show you that this is something like a change of character, showing us that the market has failed to break the higher high, and now it is showing us a new direction. No matter how the market is showing us that it wants to go up, but there was a very huge sweep of liquidity here above. So that means that this market has rejected the higher zones and it is now looking for the lower moves. So I'm going to minimize this at least to this, and our entry will be around there. If it comes, then we shall target at least this recent BOS, at least. Why? Because you might target this high and the market doesn't even come close to that. So let's just look for this BOS and then we take a trade from there. So these were 80 pips, and let's play this out and we see. Boom, market has respected the zone. But what happened here now? This is what I always teach people, and I tell them, when you are trading your entries, like when you know the entries that you're taking and you're having all the confirmation, you don't have to shiver in the market. That's why most people are having the psychological issues in the market. And that's why in my classes, I always look at psychology and also the display in the market. Mostly, After you creating a strategy, we look into that up to when you become a profitable trader. So this is what happened now. And this market has respected the zone. And what are we looking at? We are only looking at the end of this. So let's see, and we see. Boom. Tip is hit. I think you can see the screenshots of the trade that we took. And now you are out of the market. So what is going to happen now? You don't know if the market is going to come sweep the lower liquidity. You don't know if the market is going to change the direction from here. You are already out and you're not looking for a lot of money here. You're looking for a good entry that is going to give you at least some profits. That's why you have to at least scalp out. I know I don't scalp that much because I am an intraday trader, but I look for good long trades for the day because that's why I trade on 15 minutes chart. So now I think you can see this trade has given us 80 pips. So I'm out of the market. Now I want you to look at what is going to happen. This is why I always tell you there is an amount of what you have to make and then you chill in a day according to the analysis that you've made. Then after this, the market had taken long here without changing the direction or without respecting the zone. And I think most people were in and out. You know, that move, that's not the best way of trading. That's not the best way of trading. Yes. So this is the way that you have to look at the market and you have to wait for the market, be patient in the market. The market is going to give you each and everything. Now, I think you can see after the market reaching here, let's see what happened. Boom. Market had to drop. Now imagine someone was thinking that I'm going to buy from here. Let me cut this out. Now, some people will think that confirmation is all about waiting for the market again to come to this zone because they are seeing imbalance and they are going to buy from here. No way. Why? Because this market has not broken a higher high here. So if the market could have broken a higher high and retested back, maybe you could take that entry according to what the market is talking or the market is giving you. So we only trade what is really happening in the market at the moment. Currently, we don't trade future. We don't trade past. We trade what the market is telling us. So make sure you join classes and make sure you join my trading channel, my Telegram channel, so that you can get more things here.